Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders, well, they're trying to get together for a debate in California, but Hillary will not be there. Doesn't that make Hillary somewhat irrelevant? Listen to what Trump's campaign advisor had to say about all of this. We're a minute into this interview. We've only got about 3 minutes total. You spent the first third of this thing laughing up a storm, and you're still at it. Why?
We've had a pretty good couple of days, and Hillary's had a perfectly rotten couple of days.
He was really enjoying himself, but why not? He's a Trump kind of guy, and he's laughing at this impending debate, which will be watched by everybody, with Hillary not there. Leslie Marshall is with us, committed leftist Democrat. Leslie, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me back, Stuart.
Okay. What do you make of this debate? If Hillary's not there, she's irrelevant.
Absolutely not. She has over 14 million votes. She's going to be the Democratic nominee. She could perhaps be not only the next president, but the first female president of a leading nation in the free world. I would say that makes her pretty relevant, Stuart. And this is for ratings and good that money goes to charity. And I know that both Bernie and Donald would like to make Hillary irrelevant. But you know what? I think it's amazing also that you don't need to be on that debate stage with the two of them to be relevant, to be the nominee, or even to be the president. And I think Hillary Clinton will prove that.
Okay, with me now is Ben Kissel, a satirist. I want to know what he's got to say about the debate and Hillary not being there.
Well, thanks for having me, Stuart. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a huge increase in ratings, the fact that she's not there. So I think that might be
the fact that she's not there?
Yeah, I think it might help ratings for sure. You know, it's interesting. They called Bill Clinton the first black president because he could play the saxophone on Arsenio Hall. So it doesn't necessarily mean just because Hillary is a woman, she'll be the first female president. If you look at the emotion in Donald Trump, I would almost argue he's more feminine than Hillary.
Oh, you're on dangerous ground there.
I love women, and that's a compliment to Donald.
I should add that there's no certainty that this debate will actually take place. I mean, it is a proposal. Bernie and Trump want to do this thing, but there's no certainty that he will actually do it.
Oh, it has to happen. They have to lower a cage down, and JR has to commentate from the WWE.
Everybody wants to see it.
Yes.
All right, now moving on. Leslie, this is for you. I want you to look at this video.
Okay.
I hope you can see it. This is Venezuela. It's it really is shocking. These are people raiding, looting a food truck. Now, this video came to us from Liz McDonald, by the way. She got it for us. And on the left-hand side of the screen, they're eating food out of trash. That's extraordinary. This is what socialism does. How can Bernie Sanders run as a socialist in America when this is going on in Venezuela?
Well, Stuart, being that I am pro-Hillary, thank you for pointing that out. And this is one of the reasons that Democrats need to look at the difference between a desire. First of all, the United States is very different than Venezuela, not only historically, economically, demographically, but this is why Hillary Clinton is the better choice, because she knows that capitalism is a good thing, but not having no federal government, which I think would be more of what Donald Trump would like. There has to be a balance between how much government involvement or how much government that you're going to have helping the country and its people. And then, of course, a robust economy has a balance of both, as we've seen historically in our nation, with capitalism and with a government. And you have the extremes with Donald Trump that say, hey, government bad, and Bernie Sanders who says capitalism and Wall Street all bad. And I think, thank you for helping to make the point as to why Bernie Sanders supporters need to look at what they want versus what they truly can get.
Hi, Leslie. I'm from the government. I'm here to help you. Ben Kissel, what do you make of Venezuela? It's hard to make jokes about Venezuela.
Yeah, I mean, they owe $16 billion and they have $15 billion, so they're lucky they have kneecaps because in America they would just get those shattered like Tom Galooly did to Kerrigan.
Well, you're a tough guy.
It's interesting. I have to agree with Leslie. I mean, the difference between socialism and capitalism is those people look like individuals in this country at an old country buffet lining up to dip marshmallows into the chocolate fountain, which is a brilliant, invention. But of course, it's a socialist country, so they're digging through a dumpster fire. Okay. Those are the differences. Old country buffet versus dumpster fire. Both are getting fed, but you argue what's better.
Well, that's very interesting, Kissel. You got me going there, like you really do. I got one more for you. Please look at this. This is Donald Trump's post on Instagram. He's eating McDonald's on board his $70 million plane. I think that's pretty good publicity for McDonald's, if you ask me.
I mean, absolutely. I love the picture. It brings me back to, just to harken back to Bill Clinton once again. Do you remember that great Phil Hartman sketch on SNL?
Yes.
He went to McDonald's and continued to eat people's McNuggets and their fries. This brought me right back to that moment. So I have to say, my 34-year-old heartstrings were pulled in favor of Mr. Trump. It makes him seem like a reasonable, smart guy, and no matter how wealthy you're playing, you can always enjoy McDonald's.
You're 34 years old?
Yeah, that's correct.
Hey, okay, I'm not going to make any comment on that whatsoever.
Is it bad? Is it good?
It's great. It's almost precisely half my age. That really annoys me.
Well, you look better than I do.
I wouldn't say that. Makeup works wonders. Leslie Marshall, I want to thank you very much indeed for being on the show this morning. We do appreciate it. Great weekend to you, okay? And to you, Ben Kissel. Thanks for being so much.
Thank you, you too.